So your voice is breaking.
Hello?
So your voice is breaking.
No,
it is-
sir, it is fine.
Now it is clear,
fine, sir.
right?
Yes, sir, it is fine.
Yeah. I think signal strength
Yeah,
is
sir.
not. Yeah. Can you say the
Yeah,
30 elements?
Yeah. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, calcium, titanium,
Scandium, titanium,
uh,
vanadium,
vanadium,
chromium,
chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc, gallium, germanium, arsenic, selenium, bromine, krypton, rubidium, strontium, yttrium, zirconium, niobium, molybdenum, technetium, ruthenium, rhodium, palladium, silver, cadmium, indium tin, antimony, tellurium, iodine, xenon, little.
Okay. So next one, Aditya.
Sir, I remember some more. Cesium, barium.
So it's enough. We'll discuss about the next elements in the afterwards. Okay. So next one, Aditya.
Yes, sir. Sir, I don't know clearly till 30 elements.
Okay. How many you know in the order?
1 to 20.
1 to 20. Okay, you can continue.
Sir, shall I start?
Yeah.
Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus,
Sulfur,
sulfur, argon,
chlorine.
chlorine, potassium, calcium.
It's
Okay, good.
actually chlorine, argon, potassium,
Chlorine, argon, potassium, calcium.
calcium.
Okay.
Can I say I know the first 35 or 36 elements, I guess.
Yeah. But first, before that, you turn on your video, please. Everyone has to turn on your videos. Okay.
Okay, sir. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, calcium, scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc, gallium, germanium, arsenic, selenium, bromine, krypton, rubidium, strontium, yttrium. I know still that much, sir.
Yeah, good. Next one. Sri Sai.
Sir, I wasn't taught about elements.
Sorry.
I wasn't taught about elements, sir.
So you don't know starting 10 elements also.
No, sir, I don't know what are elements also. So
Okay.
I wasn't taught.
So you do today's homework is first read the starting 10 to 20 elements. Okay. 1 to 20 elements.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So next class I will ask you.
Okay, sir.
Next. Bhargav.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What about the 1 to 30 elements?
Sir, I know, sir.
Yeah. You can start.
Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, fluorine, argon, potassium, calcium, scandium, titanium, vanadium, and vanadium, chromium, magnesium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc.
Good. Akshit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What about the 30 elements?
The first 30.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
You can start.
Hydrogen, just a minute. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, fluorine, argon, potassium, calcium, scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc.
Okay, good. So remaining,
Sir, I learned till 50. Should I tell till 50?
yeah, tomorrow we'll discuss about the up to 50, 30 to 50. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Shreyan,
Yes, sir.
Sir,
know.
you mean tomorrow 30 to 50 or at Monday? I mean Tuesday.
sorry.
Sir, you mean tomorrow or Tuesday?
So what about the next class?
Okay.
Okay.
We should learn from 1 to 15 till next class, by next class.
So we'll go by
30 to
step by
50.
step. Okay. First today up to 1 to 30 we'll discuss. The next class we'll discuss up to 30 to 40 like this. We'll go step by step.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So Shreyan, can you tell? Start.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hydrogen, selenium, lithium, barium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, chlorine, argon, potassium, calcium, sodium, scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc.
Okay. So last class we discussed about the matter and surroundings, right?
Yes, sir.
So in that also we discussed about the classification of the matter. So based upon the physical properties and based upon the chemical properties. So remaining guys, I will ask you the homework tomorrow or after this in the end of the session I will ask you remaining guys 1 to 30 elements. Okay, we will continue with the topic. So in the last class we discussed about solids, liquids and gases about the physical classification of the matter, right? So in the
Yes,
chemical
sir.
classification we discussed about the pure substance, but in that only elements we discussed. So what is an element?
So
What is an
group of
element?
atoms, group of same atoms is known as element.
It's a group of
Same
same
atoms,
atoms.
Similar kind
So
of atoms.
same kinds of atoms.
it is element is only made up of only one type of atoms. So total 118 elements are there. In that metals again non-metals and metalloids are there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Suppose if you see the form of the periodic table, how it will looks, modern periodic table.
There are some gaps in between, and
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So generally it is in the format of this, right?
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Who discovered the modern periodic table?
John Dalton.
John Dalton. Someone said the answer. Who is this?
Krishna Chaitanya.
Okay. So I asked you everyone to turn on their videos first. It's not the John Dalton. John Dalton is the first scientist who explained about the atomic theory. Periodic table is given, modern periodic table is given by the Henry Moseley.
Dmitry Mendeleev.
Dmitry Mendeleev is the first form of periodic table, but modern periodic table is given by Henry Moseley. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So how many groups are there in the modern periodic table?
So 3. No, not 3. Not 3.
4.
First group. What is a group in the modern periodic table?
The similar kind of elements like metals and metalloids, non-metals, gases, like that.
No.
So
So in
there
the-
are 18 groups.
Sir, there are 18 groups, sir.
Okay, good. Group means the
And then
vertical
7 periods.
the vertical column in the periodic tables. Okay. Vertical columns
18
in the
groups and 7 periods.
periodic table is called as in groups. Period means
Horizontal.
Like, you
Horizontal.
know, the
Horizontal.
horizontal rows. So generally rows are called as in periods, and vertical columns is called as in groups.
Groups.
Total how many groups are there?
18.
18.
18, sir.
18 is there. How many periods are there?
7
Seven.
periods.
7 periods
Seven.
are there. Okay, like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is up to 12 here. 3 to 12. Again 13 will start from here. So 13 to 18 here. Understanding? I will show you the
Yes,
picture
sir.
of the modern periodic table in next class or in the end of this class. So if you take the left side of the periodic table completely are the metals. Okay. If you take left side,
And the zigzag
Sir.
and then the zigzag line is the metalloids.
yeah, this exact line is there, right? So
That's
this
the
is called,
metalloids group.
this
So
is
it is
then-
12 groups.
It is metal.
yeah,
And then the right column after the
zigzag line is called as
is
an-
a non-metal.
metalloids. And the right side, this is a completely metal part.
So till group 12, sir.
No, it's not exactly group 12. Zigzag line will be there here. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
this exactly this complete elements are the metals. Only zigzag line is the metalloids. So metalloids are generally 7 metalloids are there. And whatever the right side elements are there are completely non-metals.
And the first group and second group are called alkali metals, exception hydrogen.
Okay, so this is completely non-metals. Understanding? If you take metals in the periodic table, almost 78% of the elements are in the periodic table are metals only. How much percentage?
78%.
78% of the elements in the periodic table is metals. So remaining all are 22% are
Non-metals.
Non-metals and metalloids.
metalloids and non-metals.
Non-metals.
Okay. So I will show you the diagram of the periodic table in next class. So these are just the basics. Okay.
Sir, like, why is there the gap in between? Like, why couldn't we write it in the continuous form?
Which one?
So, I mean to say that in the first and second period and third period, there's
Okay.
like a gap.
No, there is no gap.
No,
I
sir. Like, so graph, right?
Yes,
Why
sir.
it can't be a proper rectangle? Why is
Yes,
it?
sir, that's what I'm
Yeah,
asking.
yeah. Okay, okay. I will tell you that then. 1 minute.
Sir, are you there?
Sorry.
Sir, I did not understand this mark, sir. 1, 2, 3. That mark you kept, no, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
That I did not understand.
1 minute. I will download the periodic table that one and I will tell you.
Okay, okay.
I will show you. Yeah, can you see the periodic table now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
C. Can you see here? The starting, these are the, whatever the vertical columns are there, those are called as in the vertical columns are there, right? These are called
Yes,
as in
sir.
columns. Sorry, groups.
Groups.
So how many groups are there total?
18 groups.
18 groups.
18 groups are there.
18 groups, sir.
Whatever the rows are there, right? These are the periods. So total how many periods are there? 1, 2, 3,
7,
4,
sir.
5, 6, 7.
10.
Yeah. One more thing is, you have the formula of n2 square formula is there. Okay. So 2n square is the maximum number of electrons present in the, or maximum number of elements present in the period. Suppose if you take first period, how many are there? What is n? 1. Okay. So it will goes only 2. Understanding?
Yes.
So, sir, n can be like, we have to take the all the elements, electrons.
N is the first number on n equal to 1 is the first period number. So keep n equal to 2, 4, right?
8.
8.
8, sir.
So how many are there here? Boron. In the right side you have the 6. In the left side you have the 2, right?
Yes, sir.
Total 8. So again we have the different formulas. Again we have, we'll say this as a S block elements. So complete explanation about we will discuss in the electronic configuration that you will study in the class 10.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And
Yes,
this is
sir.
called as an
Okay,
S block
sir.
elements. This is called as an P block elements. And these are called as an D block elements.
D block.
Okay.
And then the
And
last one is F
this
block.
group is belongs to here. Whatever the row is there here, that is belongs to in this place. If you place this same group here, now it will expand, right? The order of the periodic
that's
table will
why-
change. That's why they place it in the below of the table. Understanding?
Yes,
That's why
sir.
they said 57
sir.
to 71.
Yeah. And that this complete group belongs to this column. So this is called as an lanthanides. This is called as an actinides. Okay. So again, we'll study the periodic table in the class 10th or at the end of this chapter, chapter number 4, we'll discuss about clearly in that. So just the basics is how many groups are there and how many periods are there. And if you draw the zigzag line, so this is a zigzag line. Can you see the line? Hello?
Your voice is breaking.
Now can you see the line? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, is it
Yes,
audible?
sir.
Yes, sir. You're
Yes, sir. Now it's audible.
Yeah, sorry. Some network issue is there. Okay. I think it's gone. Okay, no problem. So the zigzag line is there, right?
Sir, arsenic is a metalloid, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Sir, antimony is a metal.
Like this it will goes.
Sir, I think
1,
that
2, 3,
antimony
4,
is a
5,
metal.
6, 7. Sorry, antimony is a metalloid only. So this is a
Okay.
zigzag line. The right side of the line is completely. So these are completely non-metal parts. Okay. The zigzag line is the metalloid parts. And whatever the elements are there except the hydrogen. Except the hydrogen, remaining all the elements are,
Metals.
these are metals. So almost metals only comprise 78% of the elements in the periodic table.
Sir, means this up to lithium, beryllium, up to this all are metals only.
Yeah, all are metals only. Aluminium, gallium, tin,
Only
bismuth.
this blue marks are
Sir,
metal.
even,
Yeah.
sir, even lanthanum, actinium, and all those things.
Lanthanum.
All, even lanthanum, cerium, and
So all will comes under the metallic part only. Generally, they are called as radioactive elements. Okay, but when you classify them into the metals, non-metals, and metalloids, it will comes under the metal parts.
Sir, helium.
Helium. Helium is also non-metal. Hydrogen, helium, all are non-metals.
helium, neon, argon, trypton, xenon, radon.
Yeah, all the noble gases also non-metals. Clear. Right side part of the zigzag line is completely non-metals. Left side part of the zigzag line is completely metals, except the hydrogen.
Sir, but argon is a noble gas, right?
Yeah, this complete group is there, right? 18th group.
Okay, sir, sorry.
But complete group is a noble gas only.
Yes, sir, sorry, got it.
Organicion is not a noble gas. Is not a noble gas.
Yeah. So up to this, but it has the properties of noble gas only because it will have 8 electrons in the outermost shell. So about this valency electrons we'll discuss in the third chapter or fourth chapter. Okay.
Sir, even
Sir, what are metalloids?
Metalloids means you shall have both the properties of metals and non-metals. Okay, having both the properties of metals and non-metals are called as in metalloids. Clear? Any doubts in this?
No, sir.
No doubt, sir.
So we'll come to the topic. So these are the elements. Now it is clear what are the elements?
Yes,
What
sir.
are the metals? What are the non-metals?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So what is the percentage of metals in the periodic table?
78%.
78%, sir.
78% of the metals elements in the periodic table are metals.
So what
Then-
do we keep like the heading of like this?
Sorry?
Like the topic. What we're studying right now, should we just name it like matter, the heading?
Yeah, matter and surroundings only. It's a classification of matter.
Okay.
Okay. Then we'll come to the compound. So before that, we'll study about the what is a mixture. And in that, what is a homogeneous mixture? What is a heterogeneous mixture? What is the meaning of homogeneous? Homo. The word homo means what?
Similar kind.
Homo means
Same, similar kind. Like that.
Like pure mixture.
homo means what?
Same. Sir, same.
Same. Right? Hetero means
Different.
different. Then what is the mixture first?
So combination of two or more atoms.
So it is a combination of two or more substance. Right?
Yes, sir.
Suppose if you are going to the sweet bakery or something, you'll find a mixture, right? So mixture means you'll have all the different types of components. Composition will be there. Components will be there. But there are mixed chemically or physically. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In the case of mixture, two or more components are mixed chemically or physically.
Chemically.
Chemically, no.
No, sir.
Can you
Physically.
separate the two or
Physically.
more components in the mixture? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Suppose if I have given the groundnuts along with the beans, pulses, sprouts. Okay, we'll take sprouts. In the sprouts, we have the
Right,
different
right,
types of seeds, right? Can you separate it physically or not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So we can. We can.
So complete is called as a mixture. If you're separating separate and all, these are different components. So mixture is a mixture of two or more substances which are not chemically combined. It's only physically combined. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So again, two types of mixtures are there. One is a homogeneous mixture. Another one is a heterogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture means what?
Same
Having the
composition, same property
same composition and the same property
throughout the sample.
throughout the
Throughout the
sample.
material, sir.
Suppose if I give the salt, suppose you take one glass of water, add some salt, either salt or sugar, anyone, and stir it properly. What will happen?
It will dissolve.
The salt
So
will
it will
dissolve, right?
salt will
Completely.
dissolve. It will dissolve.
Okay. Suppose if you take the top water from the top of the glass, what will happen? Is it salt water or not?
Yes, it will be salt water. Yes,
Suppose if you
sir.
are taking the water from the bottom of the glass, what it be? It can be
Yeah,
salt
sir. It
water.
will be the same. Yeah. Same.
Salt water, right? So when you're adding the
Yes.
salt to the water, it will form mixture. Okay. But there is a uniform composition, right, throughout the glass. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes, sir.
If you take the top water, also it will be the salt and water. If you take the bottom of the glass, also it will be the salt and water. If the mixture is uniform or they having the same composition throughout the solution, that is called as an homogeneous mixture. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
So,
Yes,
Then
sir.
what about the heterogeneous mixture? Sand and water.
The difference, different composition, different property.
Suppose you have taken the glass of water again, and first we have added the water, then we added the sand in this. First, initially you stirred the water so that sand will be their entire mixture. Suppose if you keep
Now,
this, sorry.
continue, sir. I will ask.
Okay. Suppose if you keep the glass for ideal for 10 minutes, what will happen? The sand will settle at the bottom of the glass, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now what is happening? Whether there is the same composition throughout the solution?
No, sir.
No, right?
No, sir.
So heterogeneous mixture will have the different composition at the different place.
Sir, I have a doubt.
And it will have the, okay, it will have the different properties in the different portion of the sample. Okay. What's your doubt?
Sir, heterogeneous means I understand, sir. Different property, different component. But homogeneous, I cannot understand it.
Okay. Suppose if you take the air.
Air.
Okay.
Okay.
What is the composition of air?
O2.
O2, CO2,
CO2, H.
nitrogen.
So we'll take as a
Actually, it is 78% nitrogen, 21%
this.
oxygen.
Nitrogen has a 78%,
Yes, sir.
Oxygen 21.
1%.
Oxygen 21 and other 1%, sir.
Okay. So, whether air is a mixture, right? Mixture of gases only, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Air is a mixture of gases. Suppose you are measuring the composition of the air in the Hyderabad and composition of the air in the Delhi. Whether it will change?
No, sir.
No,
Right.
sir.
Because
Sir, same. Because it is
it is a mixture of gases, but it is a homogeneous mixture, right?
Okay.
Actually, then during pollution or during Diwali, the Delhi pollution level rises. So there will be CO2 increase, right?
There is more CO2 in Delhi rather than Hyderabad. No, sorry.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But the composition will not change completely, right? Are you understanding? It will change only in this 1%, right?
Yes.
sir.
It cannot be a 60% or it cannot be a 20%, right?
Yes.
Understanding? The overall composition is same. Only small different fraction of composition will change, like carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, these things.
Okay.
Understanding?
Yes, sir.
The
So means we can take
composition
an
is
example
same.
of
Okay. The composition will be same throughout the mixture. That is a homogeneous mixture. In the heterogeneous mixture, the composition will be vary from one place to other place in the solution. Any doubts?
Yes, sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
So for the heterogeneous mixture, then like you said that there will be different places, they'll have different composition, right? So
Yeah.
suppose we take an ice cream, suppose in the top, in all this place we have vanilla and the chocolate together mixed. So
Okay.
will that be heterogeneous or homogeneous?
Okay, I will tell you in one more definition phase. Okay.
Okay,
Suppose
sir.
if you have only single phase, suppose salt water is there, all the things will be in the liquid phase only, right?
Yes, sir.
So in the case of homogeneous mixture, we will have only one phase, single phase. Okay.
Okay, sir.
In the
Yes,
case of
sir.
heterogeneous mixture, we have the two different phases. Means one can be the solid, another can be the liquid. Example of sand and water. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Suppose if you take the ice cream, what is happening in the ice cream? In the top, we have the vanilla flavor. In the bottom, we have the chocolate flavor. So both are different, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You are not making any mixing of these things, right? To make any separate solution.
No, sir.
So it comes under the heterogeneous or homogeneous.
It becomes heterogeneous. But sir, if we mix it, then it'll be a homogeneous, right?
Yeah. Suppose we are taking the mixture and the mixing both, like vanilla and chocolate, both are mixing in the grinder. What will happen? Now it will become homogeneous, right? Everywhere it will become same.
Okay, sir. Now understood.
Sir,
Clear?
I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, you said that for homogeneous mixtures, it should be only liquid, right? But salt is a solid, right?
Means both will form the same phase, right? Salt will dissolve in the water.
Okay, sir. So the solution should be only liquid.
Yeah. The complete solution will be in the one phase only, right? Afterwards.
Yes, sir.
In the
Okay,
liquid
sir,
phase only it will be
understood.
there.
Okay, sir.
Simple
Sir,
definition. Okay, I will tell you the simple definition for homogeneous is which will have same composition throughout the solution. For heterogeneous is it will have different composition throughout the solution. This is a simple thing. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can ask me now itself. No problem.
So, but in homogeneous mixture,
Hmm.
if we light a flash, if we see it with a flashlight,
Okay.
there will be moving particles, right?
Yeah.
And in heterogeneous mixtures, if we take a flashlight, if we see it with a flashlight, then there will be mixtures. There will be particles moving there.
So you are saying about the Tyndall effect, right?
Yes, sir.
So Tyndall effect will be shown in the different cases. That is a different. In the colloidal solution, it will show in the, and in the case of suspension solution, it will show. But
Sir, like I heard that milk is a heterogeneous mixture.
yeah, milk is a heterogeneous colloidal solution. That one. Okay, it is a colloidal solution. Inside the milk, what is there? Fats will be there, right?
Yes, sir.
But that fats will distribute uniformly throughout the milk, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So whether it is a homogeneous or heterogeneous.
Heterogeneous.
Suppose if you
Sir,
keep the milk
homogeneous.
separately. Sorry?
Sir, it's a homogeneous mixture, right?
It's a homogeneous mixture only. It cannot be because the fat molecules are distributed uniformly throughout the milk, like salt mixing throughout the water, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So milk is also a homogeneous substance because the fat molecules will be distributed uniformly throughout the milk.
Solution.
Again, when you're coming to the milk, we'll discuss about the colloidal solution, that one. Okay. Next, someone asked something. Hello.
Yes, sir, we
No,
can.
sir.
Is it clear or you have any doubts? If it's clear, now
No
we'll move to
doubts.
next
No,
topic.
sir, no doubts.
It is
No,
clear,
sir.
sir.
No doubt, sir.
No doubt, sir. Yes, sir, no doubt.
So mixture is again two types, homogeneous and hetero. homogeneous. Now we will come to the compound again here. Okay. Compound means what? It is also mixture of two or more substance. But in the case of compound, it is combined chemically. But in the case of mixture, it is combined only physically. Understanding? Can you
Yes,
see the
sir.
table? So first we'll find the difference between the compound and a mixture. If you take compound is the form results of chemical reaction between the two or more elements. But whatever the mixture, they are simply mixing two or more constituents. There is no chemical reaction. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Have you-
sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear definition of the compound?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What is the definition of the compound?
So it is mixing of two or more elements chemically.
Compound means what?
Mixing of two or more
Contains?
elements chemically.
Contains two or more elements.
Two or more constituents are a substance. Okay, constituents will write. It contains
Okay,
two or
sir.
more constituents, but these constituents are combined chemically and present in the